Hey, what is up, YouTube? We're back at another video. Here we are. Today is a Tuesday. It is around like 6 in the morning. Today is going to be a back day. Yesterday was a chest day. And I'm going to be doing a little bit different back day today. So instead of like single arm pull downs, we're going to be doing some pull ups. And then the other two movements will be pretty much the same. And then we'll also be doing some rear delt and trap stuff. So, oh yeah, I'll shoot a couple clips of my day throughout the day. I'll probably go ahead and eat here in a bit, and then I will hit my workout, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, today we're going to be hitting a back, so we're going to do pull-ups for the compound this time. We're going to do heavy shrugs, and then some bicep curls. So let's get to it. Do a set of pull-ups real quick.
Try for like 15 or so. Alright, so about 14, 15. Alright, so we're pretty warmed up, so we took the pump cover off. We're gonna try for another set of those pull-ups. We also did a set of the shrugs that you all saw last time, barbell shrugs. We're just going kind of back and forth between those two right now. And then after that, we'll do some sets of curls. So. So I think first set we got like 14, 15. That one we got maybe 12. Yeah, so just like a couple little tips I want to talk about when training back. It's always good to get yourself a pair of wrist straps because you want to ideally not be wearing out your grip early on in your workout. You want to have a strong grip, but you don't want that to take away from your sets. It'll also help you be pulling through like your elbow instead of pulling through your wrist, which is a really important thing when you want to target your lat. Second thing is, as far as like the training kind of thing, with back I usually do not really like a strength style, but more of like a hypertrophy style. So that would be like anywhere from like 10 to 12 reps, sometimes 15. And it'll usually include, should always include these kind of 3 directions in your pull movements. You should have one that's kind of like a pull up where you're pulling straight down. You should have something kind of like a row where you're pulling straight back. And then you should have something where you're pulling like straight up, like a shrug. And that will effectively hit your whole back. And there's all kinds of variations on all 3 of those, pulls. And you can do with different angles, all kinds of stuff. You could do single hand stuff, like you saw me do last time. You could do double hand stuff, like compound movements, like pull-ups, like you just saw me do. But you want to make sure that you're hitting all of those 3 directions when you're training your back. And then, don't forget your biceps. You could throw like maybe 1 or 2 exercises in there for your biceps, like 3 sets. And I mean, between your biceps being targeted, during your back workout, during your pull movements, during your compounds, and between them being individually targeted, they should be pretty fried. So yeah, just kind of like a few things I want to talk about when you train your back. The more that you can focus on the mind-muscle connection, the better, because the stronger you get and the more results you get, you get more pump, get more blood flow in there, and in turn over time get more muscle. So yeah, just a few things I want to go over. All right, just do a little bit of biceps. So I figure I can create a clip of that. Just trying for like 10 to 15 reps. Not too bad. Not too bad. One other thing I want to note is it's also okay to go back and forth between strength and hypertrophy style training. Like for my chest and my triceps, I usually do like a strength kind of setup, but for my back, my legs, I usually do kind of like hypertrophy setup. Granted, on all my compound movements, I do a strength style progressive overload. So that's just a few things to think about. You can mix strength and hypertrophy training and get the best of both worlds. So that's just one thing I want to talk about. All right, enough of rant. I'm gonna do one more set of pull-ups. So be like set number 3, and then do some other shit. Almost 13 there. All right, I got pretty close to 13. And all I'm gonna say is I feel like I got a crazy pump right now. I don't know what that's about. One other thing I hear people talk about is that, oh, I'm on the cut, I'm getting weaker. Oh, I'm in the bulk, I was way stronger in my bulk. There's nowhere saying that you can't be the strongest that you have ever been on a cut, being the lightest that you've ever been. Like me, I literally hit 345 for 2 on bench, being the lightest I've been in a while, which was 180 pounds. So, and that's because I actually knew what I was doing when I was cutting. That's the key. All these people saying, you can't do this, can't do that, they just don't know. And I'm not like throwing any shade, to people who are weaker on the cut. Sometimes you're weaker on the cut, that's fine. I'm just saying it doesn't always have to be like that. And no, I know what you're gonna say. Steroids are not the answer. I've seen people totally natty doing the exact same thing. So I'm just saying. All right, we're gonna try for another set of pull-ups real quick. All right, guys, we went ahead and did like another set of pull-ups, another set of cable curls. I think I might do like one more set of hammer curls, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it, and then I'll see you guys for the post-workout check. All right, we'll do one more set of curls here.
Alright, so we are at home after the workout. Kind of just a couple of takeaways from today. So make sure you guys experiment with your training, kind of find stuff that you like to do. Because if you like doing it, you're going to be a lot more likely to stick with it. So whether that's like strength kind of style, progressive overload, or hypertrophy style, you can kind of use both even. Just really, dial in what you like doing. For me, I like a lot of compound movements at the beginning, and then I'll do my accessories at the end, but for y'all it might be different. Make sure you guys get the right lifting gear so that you can maximize your lifts. You don't absolutely have to have the lifting gear, but I'm telling you, once you get to the heavier weights and once you really know what you're doing, once your form's good, you're going to want the gear to kind of supplement that little bit of extra strength that you can get with those lifts. But yeah, all in all, today was a pretty good back day. I think I ended up doing like 5 sets of pull-ups. They're like, in the beginning, they're like, I know they're more than like sets of 12. And then towards the end, they're like sets of 10 or something like that. And then maybe 3 sets of curls today, different types of curls, like cable curls and dumbbell curls. And then we did like 3 sets of shrugs. So that's pretty much my whole back day if you want to copy that. Thanks guys for watching. If you like it, subscribe, throw me a like, leave a comment, whatever. I'll be back at another video tomorrow, and tomorrow will be legs, so first leg day. So I'll see you guys then.